so funny, guys. Please make sure to give it up for JamEasy Cummins!
Yo, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, bud. Anybody drinking and driving tonight? Yeah! God damn, that is too many people, yo. Fuck, yo, I think drinking and driving is alright. The worst part about drinking and driving is when they put the ride check at the end of the highway. It's like, what the fuck? I beat the game, I'm already home. Set it up at the beginning or not at all. I heard we got some good Catholics in the house. I'd like to hear that. I actually gave up beer for Lent. Unless you want to buy me one after the show. Who am I to turn away God's blessings? You know what I mean? I'll accept one, but I got to be careful with the drinking and driving, guys. I'm actually a truck driver. Okay. Hey, I wasn't expecting you cheered, but at least you didn't boo me off, and that's fine. You know, I didn't go to the protest. It was a bit too horny for me. Also, if I'm being honest, it was a little bit too honky for me. Come on now. But I'm glad we're coming out of lockdown. Some people decided to learn a new skill during lockdown. Sir, did you learn anything? You learn anything new? You're just working? All right. Some ladies learn to make bread. I've seen some people getting into shape. I learned that your grandparents don't live forever, do they? I had my last two grandparents die during the pandemic, and neither of them was by COVID. Imagine trying to get sympathy with that. Oh, my grandma died. Was it COVID? No. We're not counting those right now. Get the fuck out of here with that old age bullshit. I'm trying to hear about that. I also learned that washing your hands for 30 seconds makes 30 seconds feel like a long time, doesn't it? My whole life, I go to wash my hands, in and out. So they said, wash your hands for 30 seconds. I actually watched the clock. I'm like, wow, this really slows time down. So now, I just started having sex with girls over the sink. Tell them, wash your hands, baby, make it last forever. And you better believe it's the kitchen sink so she can do the damn dishes after. Whoa, I'm kidding. I just want to see what the vibe is in here, guys. I'm all about girl power. I was listening to some Spice Girls on the way down here. They say, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Now, guys, at this point, I'm at the edge of my seat. I really want to know what these Spice Girls want. They say, I really, really, really want to zigga zigga women, you know what I mean? Take forever to get to the point, still got to figure that shit out for yourself. If she asks you for zigga zigga, what are you going to give her? Sounds like this guy's got a big dick. Round of applause for this guy, huh? Nah, guys, I'm a feminist, guys. I let girls sit on my face all the time. What can be more empowering than that? Even if my nose is stuffed up, you know how dangerous that can be? I had one girl ride in my face in cold season. I was a little stuffed up. I couldn't breathe. I only had one choice. I had to blow my nose in this girl's vagina. Crazy thing is, that's the only way she can come now. I'm all about girl power, man. I think women can do any job that a man can do. But there's some jobs that only a woman should do. Like sucking my dick and making me a sandwich. I'm just kidding. Come on now. There is some jobs that only a woman should do, though. Sir, have you been to the dentist? Have you ever had a male dental assistant? Nah, and you shouldn't, man, and you shouldn't. I'm 33 years old, never had a male dental assistant. This year I went for a cleaning in January, they said Ron's gonna be helping today. I'm like, what the fuck? I try and be progressive, you know, it's 2022, I'll spend 45 minutes with a man's fingers in my mouth, but all of a sudden he's like, loosen up your jaw, gargle on this, spit that out. I'm like, chill out, Ron! I'm like, let me sign this guy up to be a truck driver, get him a real job, you know what I mean? Being a truck driver is a very easy job. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I show up somewhere, I take a nap, they load a truck, I drive somewhere else, all right? Very easy, you get paid handsomely for it, it's great. Now my dad's getting close to retirement, he's like, you think I can work there a couple days a week? I'm like, yeah, but you might have to lie on your resume. He said, I don't want to do that. I'm like, you cheated on my mom. Where was your morality then? My dad doesn't like my comedy, he said it's too crude. I'm like, you cheated on my mom. Where was your morality then? My dad met his new wife on Plenty of Fish. Anybody here on dating apps? No? Couple people. I got back on dating apps during lockdown. I actually met one of the hottest girls I ever fucked in my life. She was Spanish. I thought, hey, maybe get a chance to be called Poppy for once. But she had a different nickname for me, guys. She called me Pinata. She just got blind drunk and beat the shit out of me until I gave her candy. But this girl's hot, though. I take the beating, no problem. She was so hot, though, I couldn't even look at her. The first time I was having sex with her, I was just looking up at the ceiling. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying not to come. She's like, it's working for me. This girl's a little bit younger than me, though. She still likes to party. I don't party that much anymore. She was doing Molly one weekend. She's like, I want to come over and fuck after. I'm like, sure. The sex is great, but after we're cuddling, and I don't know if you guys ever done Molly, but everything feels real good. Everything feels real good. We're cuddling. She's like, I feel like I'm hugging a bag of marshmallows. And she meant it as a compliment, but they didn't feel like a compliment to me, guys. I'm a little self-conscious, man. My dick used to reach up and touch my belly button. Now my belly button reaches down and touches my dick. It's real defeating, y'all. I didn't want to make my New Year's resolution losing weight again. I was like, I'm going to hit the ground running. November, I'm like, I'm going to start right now. But I wanted to have McDonald's one last time. And it just so happened they were starting the Monopoly game that day. And I got Boardwalk on the first try. You don't think I'm going to go chase Park Place for that grand prize? I had to try, man. I had to try, yo. Fucking. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it, but I did get like 30 more nuggets and a couple more large fries. Didn't work out, but we're getting close to summer, man. I should try harder. I love summer weather. I love barbecue weather. I'm getting to the age now where some of my friends are starting to bring their babies to the barbecues, you know what I mean? Now, one of my boys, most Italian guy from my high school, he had a son last year, named him Lorenzo Rocco Vincenzo. And he doesn't cry like, wah. He cries like, oh, hey! I asked his mom, what was his first words? I was curious. She said it was a beautiful moment last winter. She was breastfeeding him, popped the tit out of his mouth, said, Ma, I want milk, not gelato. This tit is ice cold. Clap your hands if you have kids in here. Does anybody have kids? Whoa. Just a room full of people that are good at pulling out, huh? I've never gotten an applause break for that part of the joke. You guys are real proud of me pulling out, yo. I used to think I was good at pulling out. I really used to think I was good at pulling out, but it turns out I was just having sex with girls I didn't like. That shit is a lot harder when you like the girl. She says, come inside me. There ain't much time between her saying it and me doing it. Where'd my legs go? I feel like Bambi on ice. You know what I mean? I asked this girl, are you on birth control? She said, no, but I know my body. So what am I, a fucking cop? No further questions, I just kept doing it. Speaking of keeping doing it, man, I am still eating bad food. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I fall for these Uber Eats deals, you know what I mean? Last week I was fighting myself before bed. I'm like, oh, I want something sweet, but I shouldn't have it. But then I see deep fried Mars bars up on there. I'm like, oh, I haven't tried those before. 3 of them for $12.99. I ordered it, but they sent me deep fried Oreos instead, right? I complained. They were $12.99. They sent me a $15 refund. I got paid $2 to eat deep fried Oreos. Can we get a round of applause for that? Who am I to turn away God's blessings? He wants me to be found. Let's put it together for your host, Andrew Packard.